after you and Dad broke up, I do look at it now and it is like, I did give you a hard time.
I'm loved.
Glad it.
It still haunts me that I felt like I just, abandoned you guys.
Hello, Mom.
Hey, babe. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
Okay, do you want to go first or should I go?
I think you go first.
Okay, I'll start with green.
Okay.
What do you think is the strongest part of our relationship?
When you were a bit younger or now?
Now.
I would say the strongest part is that we communicate more.
Okay.
You reach out more now. Okay. What would you say?
Yeah, I think we're talking a bit more than before, which is good. I like that. Yeah.
What would you think caused a barrier, like when you were in your 20s, going to like your 23s?
I don't know. I think it's a bit awkward having a conversation with you.
Did you feel like I was unapproachable? Or
Yeah.
unapproachable?
Yeah. Like I can't come. Like that's why like talking about boyfriends and stuff is a bit uncomfortable for me because.
Even till now?
Yeah.
Even till now?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. What do you think I need to do, or what to get that better? Because I know that we're much better than what we were before. But what do you think I need to do? Because I'm trying to be your friend and your mum, but I also try to be protective and not, stop you from getting hurt. I don't want you to get hurt.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. Is that not normal for me?
No.
No, talking about relationships with your mums is a bit crazy. Do you know what I mean? I can talk about the basics, but going into depths.
No, of course. Just, yeah.
It's a bit weird. Sorry.
Okay. I will take this one. What are the patterns you see in me that I might not be aware of yet?
You get irritated quickly. I think that's why I'm not comfortable to talk to you sometimes because I'm avoiding that. But I feel like that's all African parents though.
From a childhood, I found that you've been like very silent, secluded, like you try to keep yourself to yourself. And I feel like, my relationship with you, maybe because you're my first, is way different to your siblings. Like they call me 10 times a day and we're talking, we're playing. But you, I don't know, maybe you felt like maybe there's something there underlining that we haven't really spoke about. Yes, our relationship is amazing. You're very ambitious, which I've seen for a very long time as you as a child.
Okay.
That is just the truth. And it's like you don't wait for somebody to clap for you. You do what you're doing because you love doing it. And that's one thing that I hold as your superpower. And I just hope that you just keep continuing with that.
Okay. Okay, let's go red. Okay. What is a moment from our past that still makes you emotional when you think about it?
That's a good question. I would say stop. When I was about to go to Nigeria to live.
Why?
Going back to Nigeria, starting a new life after leaving, your dad, trying to escape what was happening. It still haunts me that I felt like I just, abandoned you guys and, out of my search for peace, for direction, finding myself. And I felt till today, until I started getting closer to God and learning how to forgive myself. That's when I realized that, no, I did it for myself as well as for you guys. Because if I didn't, I won't be as happy as I am now. Yeah. And these tears are not tears of they're tears of joy because now I see how close I am with my kids. I'm happy with our relationship and I'm happy where God has taken me. So basically, that's it.
Yeah, nice. I don't feel some type of way that you went to Nigeria. You needed it. I want to move to Nigeria one day anyway.
Amen. So. But yeah, thank you.
Do you want to go?
I'm not doing the grade one again. Okay. If we switched lives for a day, I love this. What do you think would surprise you the most?
Probably how much you do. Like, I feel like because I was a child, I didn't really, especially like back then, I didn't really see. Obviously, you're working, trying to do all these things. So probably realizing the amount of pressure that you have on you because you have kids, especially because you were young as well back then. So yeah, probably just seeing how much you have on you. Really. What about you?
If I had to switch lives with you for a day, I won't be that surprised because I will be sleeping half the time.
You're like, calm down, mate. All right, chill,
Yeah, it's
pill.
like apart from like, you know, pursuing your dreams and making sure that you're happy, but
Yeah.
most of the time you're like sleeping, and I think
Clock
I'll get
it.
tired of sleeping. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take one more of this. Ah, when do you think I'm pretending to be fine?
When you don't talk to anybody.
So all the time.
Yes, not all the time. Calm down, calm down. I think it's just when you don't talk to anybody. You're very and that's when I get worried because most of the time you're fine anyway. You know, or you're, you know, for me it's like I can sense when you're not fine because you're into yourself more. And that's when I get worried. Yeah, so at the moment, I feel like, you know, you're on a great path.
Yeah. When I go quiet, you don't need to be worried. It's because I'm trying to, like, I'm in me mode. So I'm more in like trying to figure out something, like when I'm looking for a job, or if I'm trying to lose weight, or if I have something that I'm like, okay, I need to lock in. Not because I don't want to talk to people, but it's because I'm so like focused on what, and I know that sounds selfish, but I'm so focused on what I have going on that even skips my mind or something like that. Or even when like you say like, oh, you don't answer your call or you saw my missed call, it's like, okay, I've saw it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you back. But in my head, I'm like, okay, I need to do this, and this. Then by the time goes, I just forget. So I'm in me mode, lock-in mode, if you know what I mean. So I don't think you need to be worried in those moments. It's just I'm so too much in my head, if you get what I mean.
Got it, yeah. I've learned to know you, so it doesn't annoy me as much anymore. Okay. What's something you think I'll never really forgive you for?
I think I gave you a lot of, like, I gave you a hard time after you and dad broke up. I do look at it now and it is like, I did give you a hard time
I should.
because I didn't understand. Like you were really young and you had 3 kids. So I was like, when I got to like 21, 22, 23, I was thinking like, imagine me at this age with 3 kids. I would go mental. I can't do it. So I feel like maybe the pressure I was expecting from you was a bit too much. And me, like, just like helping out with like Jade and Tokumbo is the least I can do from all the responsibilities that you have. Do you know what I'm saying? So even though it did kind of like affect me a bit, you had pressure on your hands, and the least I can do is get ready for Jade and Tokumbo for school or like whatever. So I feel like that was a bit mean of me. So but I understand it now.
I think one of the things that it took me some time to forgive myself about was I grew up, I grew up with all Bumi, like my siblings,
Yeah.
not the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was the one that was acting mother. And I vowed to myself that I would never allow that for my children. And unfortunately, because of the divorce, because of the things that happened in that relationship, I found myself to be alone, very young, with 3 children and not sure what to do. So I feel like I also put too much burden on you to step up earlier than you should have. And for that, I apologize. And I know that there's no rule books for being a mother. And I know that I made a lot of mistakes. And every day I always try to work and trying to build it and, make our relationships a bit more stronger.
Okay, nice. Is that the last of the red question? If you could go back and comfort your younger self, what would you say to them?
I'm loved.
Clock it. Sorry. Okay.
Seriously, because I felt like, I'm very, 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 very blessed to have children that are doing good in life. I'm blessed to have children who are not on the street, doing the wrong things. And I'm blessed that my children listen to me, with my guidance. But as a young mother, when I was growing up back then, in a community where you know how it was, for the fact that I left my childhood feeling unloved, went into a relationship, looking for that same love, and then ended up finding that love within myself. I feel like if I could change back the hand of time, I wouldn't have rushed to get married. I would have waited. I would have waited to find me, to find what I prefer. I would have waited. No judgment on your dad or anybody. That was just our journey. But I would have waited, like, for where I am now, where love is just effortlessly given to me.
Okay, nice.
Is it me now?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. What's the dream you have of me?
Like,
What's
dream I
a
have for
dream you have for me? Yeah.
that you achieve all your goals, because you're very, very ambitious. So you start one of the businesses that you wanted to start and it does well. So yeah, definitely be the next Kim Kardashian.
Yay.
Mother. What's her mom's name? I don't know her name, but the next one.
Hopeless.
What's a side of me you don't get to see often?
Oh, yes. You sleep all the time. So when I see you in the bar or in the club, I'm like, is that Aisha? So I think that side, I think you just need to have more fun.
Yeah, I have fun sometimes.
Yeah, but I think that's on the side.
Yeah.
So what about you?
I don't know. I see all sides of you, to be honest. Yeah, I see all sides of you. I don't think there's anything that I don't see enough, to be honest. Yeah.
What's something that disappointed you, but you never brought it up?
Back then, because I was younger, the breakup with dad, obviously you guys were together, we was living in a big house, everything was fine, and I feel like things started to get a bit uncomfortable after that. And I know obviously it's not your fault, things happen, but that was my thinking as a child. I wasn't really upset that you guys were divorcing, because it's not my business, that's adults' business, but it was just, I think the quality of living dropped just drastically. So we went from living in that big house with a conservatory and a trampoline to living in that flat, in the council flat. So yeah, I think that was kind of a drastic change. Also for you as well, because I felt like your demeanor changed after that whole situation anyway.
I agree with you. I think that was where, as I said, that was where my journey started from. I had you young. I lost connections with my parents and my siblings. I was in a relationship where I felt betrayed. We moved from the house, not because I couldn't afford it. It was because I was escaping the people around to see that I was actually no longer married. So moving back made me feel like I was no longer valuable or, seen. And that's why I then took the next wrong step, which is now a blessing in disguise when I went to Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite memory of just the two of us?
When you first came, my first child, I was young, I've never done it before. Waking up, seeing you next to me was like overjoy. And then when Tokumbo came, you were like the protector, you were the sister. So you were. Don't gas it out, but yeah, you were. But it was really nice because I had my own unit. So, the love that I was yearning for, I could see it in my children. I was feeding, trying to pour it back and try to be the best mum in the world, the best way I can. So I think those are the nice.
Nice.
What about you?
That time where we went out for dessert was good. It was nice.
That was amazing.
Yeah, we just had us to go out, like just me and you. So that was nice to sit and talk, because we hadn't done that in a long time.
And that was the first time you had shisha in front of me. I was like, you smoke?
I don't smoke. Shisha doesn't count as smoking.
But back then I thought it was smoking, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's over now. How did that feel?
Between us, I felt like it was well needed. This kind of communication doesn't really happen a lot in our community, in where we're from. As you know, I'm very, very open to learning, growing, and this conversation gave me an open eye to what you wouldn't normally tell me if I asked you if it was just, on a Sunday night at dinner or something. And I feel like we should do this more often.
No, thank you.
I would love to do this after dinner.
I got to open up about how I felt about some things, which is nice, because I probably wouldn't have said it in any instance. Yeah, and I got to hear your point of view for something, so I have a bit more understanding of how you feel and stuff like that. So it was nice. I'm not doing it again though.